Hey guys, Toast here. Welcome to the first part of a 3-part mini-series where I'm going to talk about what I feel and have experienced are the best weapons for each class to use at 3 different ranges: close, mid, and long. Today we're going to focus on what I feel are the best and most viable close-range weapons for each of the classes. This is going to be a combination of both my opinion and statistics, so while I might have had the most success with these particular weapons, there will be people out there who may not have had a good experience with them because, as many things in life, experiences in video games are subjective. This is both one of the easiest and one of the more difficult classes to pick the best close-range options for, because while there are some really amazing close-range weapons, there are also so many weapons that really excel at close range with this one class. While I had to deliberate between the SMGs and shotguns, there was one weapon that, to me, will nearly come out on top in virtually all close-range situations, which of course is the Automatico Trench variant. With its 900 round per minute rate of fire and solid maximum damage of 23, the Automatico Trench is an absolute powerhouse at close range. The Trench variant has the added benefit of lower hipfire spread while moving and standing still, which means that not only do you have a rapid stream of damage, but you also don't have to worry about ADS accuracy getting in the way of securing a quick kill or two. Compound this with the fact that you can easily strafe to avoid close range damage coming at you without losing the accuracy that you'll need while hip firing, and you have what some may consider to be an overpowered weapon, though it has enough mid and long range downsides to counterbalance that. When in doubt, if you pick the Automatico Trench and put yourself in situations where you're going to be very close to enemies, you're putting yourself in a position to come out on top more often than not. Within the medic class, there are really 2 weapons that stick out to me as being the best close-range options, which are the Auto-Loading Extended and the M1907 Trench. While I feel that the Auto-Loading Extended is the more versatile of the 2 options, when it comes to close-range engagements only, I have to give my choice to the M1907 Trench. It has a high maximum damage of 42, making it a 3-shot body shot kill, or 2 shots if you get 1 headshot, and while the rate of fire isn't quite as high as the Auto-Loading Extended, it's still very respectable at 299 rounds per minute. What pushes it over the edge for me is the combination of the larger magazine size at 21 rounds, which allows more spamming potential, coupled with the far more beneficial hipfire accuracy. This weapon was designed to give the medic class a fighting chance in close-range engagements and is really only inhibited by how quickly you can pull the trigger. While not quite as effective at hipfiring as the Automatico Trench, it's by far the best hipfire option for the medic class, which means that if you find yourself toe-to-toe with other players, you don't have to worry about aiming down sights as often and missing shots due to high spread, as you do with many other weapons available to that class. Similar to the medic class, there are really 2 weapons that I've found great success with in close-range situations with the support class, which are the BAR M1918 Trench and the Madsen Gun Trench. What the choice really boils down to is whether you would rather have the larger magazine size but lower rate of fire of the Madsen gun, or whether you would prefer a smaller magazine but higher rate of fire with the BAR. Due to the nature of close-range engagements, rate of fire means faster killing potential in those situations when the damage is the same amongst the 2 weapons, so for me I had to go with the BAR M1918 Trench. With a rate of fire of 600 rounds per minute and maximum damage of 23, you have a theoretical time to kill in close range of 0.4 seconds, which is very competitive. The hipfire accuracy of the Trench variant means you don't have to be bothered to aim down sight very often, and the quick short reload of 2.8 seconds means that you can secure a kill or 2, duck behind cover quickly to reload, and get right back into the action. Because the weapon is automatic, there's a high amount of consistency in kill time in close range, which makes it a reliable weapon to carry with you for that particular class. I had to debate a little bit about this one before coming to a conclusion, because to me there were realistically 2 types of weapons to consider: bolt or lever action rifles that deal a single large amount of damage quickly, or the M1903 Experimental, which deals a small amount of damage but fires very quickly. Ultimately, I decided to go with the bolt action as I found it to be surprisingly more consistent than the M1903 Experimental. In particular, the SMLE Mark III Infantry is my choice for the best close-range scout rifle. I use the Gewehr M95 a bit as well, but for some reason found the SMLE to be more consistent at this range, which is odd considering that the Gewehr is better suited for damage and rate of fire at this range. Now keep in mind that you likely won't win a ton of close-range gunfights with most other classes, but I found that the combination of the solid rate of fire, class-leading magazine size for a bolt-action rifle, and easy-to-use iron sights gave me the most consistent kills with the SMLE overall. Now I want to know what you think are the best close-range weapons for each class in Battlefield 1. Let me know in the comments. If you liked the video, please leave a like, and if you want to see more content, please subscribe. Thank you guys so much for watching. This is Toast, and I'll talk to you soon.